What's up, everybody? Josh here, and welcome to the Adventure Diaries. Today we're in beautiful Bryce Canyon, getting ready to check out the Annular Solar Eclipse. We had some slight problems getting the proper equipment, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. But we're excited to be here, we're excited to see it. But before we get to that, let's go check out the park.
Our first stop is, of course, the Visitor Center. I always recommend checking out the Visitor Center, especially when visiting somewhere new. Not only can you pick up a memento of your visit, you can also talk to the rangers and learn a lot about the area. They can also help you plan your trip by giving you suggestions and where to go to optimize your visit. This is great, especially when you have limited time in the park. For us, we took a moment to look around to see if we needed to add anything to our national parks collection. But, most importantly, we needed to get a new stamp for our national park passport. Little T got in on the action as well, as he started down his junior ranger journey. He was definitely excited to put his first stamps into his book, and then to show them off. This is my pro tip for visiting Bryce. Once you leave the Visitor Center, drive all the way to Rainbow Point and work your way down from there. I know what you're thinking. Drive all the way to the top and miss all these spectacular views? Are you crazy? Trust me, the reason for this is simple. When you are driving up the canyon, all the viewing areas are on the left side of the road. Starting from Rainbow Point and coming down, all the viewing areas are on the right, and you don't have to fight traffic getting in or out of the parking lots. Bryce Canyon is not really a canyon at all, but a series of naturally occurring amphitheaters filled with stunning views that seem to go on forever, rock formations in every shade of red and pink, and of course, the famous Hoodoos. Officially becoming a national park in 1923, Bryce is the smallest of Utah's mighty five, coming in at about 56 square miles. But don't let its size fool you. What it lacks in size, it more than makes up in sheer beauty. The park gets its name from a homesteading pioneer named Ebenezer Bryce. Once Bryce and his family moved to the Paria Valley, he helped to build many of the infrastructures that improved the quality of life for the area's residents. Erin has never been to Bryce, and she wanted to get the full experience and see the famous Hoodoos. There is no better place to get this experience than Bryce Point, home of the Bryce Amphitheater. The Bryce Amphitheater is 12 miles long, 3 miles wide, and 800 feet deep, filled with thousands, if not tens of thousands, of Hoodoos. You might be wondering, what is a hoodoo? Well, I have an answer for you. Simply, it's a tall, irregular-shaped spired rock. The irregular shape is due to the erosion process. Over the millennia, different densities of rocks were layered one upon the other. Some layers eroded much faster than the rest, creating the whimsical hoodoos we all love today. Hoodoos can be found throughout the world, but nowhere else can they be found in such large quantities as in Bryce.
Well guys, we are here at Sunrise Point watching the sunrise, and it's pretty beautiful right now. And here soon, well, not here soon, but here around 9 o'clock the eclipse should be starting. So we're getting excited for that. I'm gonna sit here and watch the sunrise and wait in anticipation.
We still had a few hours to go before the eclipse would begin, but it didn't take long after sunrise for our tiny little patch of Earth to start to fill up. We heard languages from all around the world. I may not have been able to understand them, but the excitement in their voices were undeniable. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The Annular Solar Eclipse, or better known as the Ring of Fire. And, yeah, I know. This was a bit of a letdown for us. All I got was a bright ball of sunshine. You know how I said we had some issues getting the proper equipment? Well, this was the result. We had ordered a special lens that would have given us an awesome shot of the eclipse. Unfortunately, it showed up the day after we left. No matter what we tried, we couldn't get a clean shot. Sometimes things work in our favor, sometimes they don't. We just have to learn from it. Even though you can't tell, but this video was taken at the apex of the eclipse. As soon as it happened, you could hear cheering and clapping from all around. It was a really cool experience, and you couldn't have asked for a better backdrop for it than Bryce Canyon. Well, it's time for us to get down the road. Even though we didn't get to see everything we wanted to while visiting Bryce, we still had a fantastic time. And to watch the eclipse, that was awesome. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. And remember, sometimes you have to get lost to find yourself. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.